Great.
Take us through that touchdown run.
Got to give all the credit to the O-line. We got out on a screenplay, and they picked up the two guys out there and just made a split for me to burst through, and then I took it from there.
What do you think of Jacoby's block that kind of led the way?
Man, without that, I don't think I score. So, man, props to him. Thanks to Jacoby, and I wish let's do it again.
When you're going as fast as you possibly can, are you always high stepping like that?
I just try to revert to that track speed. Revert back to running track in high school. So, just doing that.
I think there's an analytics company that had you as the second fastest player of the weekend on all the guys that they watched. What does that mean to you to be the second fastest guy in the country?
I'm just going out here every day trying to be faster. Get faster every day. Give my all to the team, and whenever my number's called, just show my capabilities.
What events did you run in track?
I ran the 100 and the 2.
The sprints.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Right.
You guys all wore, the matching warm-ups going into the game, but was there any accessory? I noticed some guys had chains, some people had flowers. Was there anything that you wore that kind of set yourself apart? Or
I think the whole tracksuit's kind of cool. Being a team, being professional, all as one. So I didn't have any accessories on. I had some headphones with wires on. I know it's kind of outdated, but that's what I rocked with.
There's been, a lot of changes on this O-line throughout fall camp, but how would you rate their ability to just, open up some gaps for you and let you take off?
Man, the O-line is one of the best O-lines I've ran behind. I've been at a few stops, so definitely been behind some different O-lines. But this O-line, I couldn't be more grateful for. They're just a great group of guys, and I give them all my credit to them.
Pass catching always come naturally to you as a running back, or is that something you had to learn?
Just everything as a running back you kind of have to work on. So every day coming out to practice, just getting 1% better. Practicing on all your abilities, pass catching, pass pro, and running the ball. So that's just something we work on every day.
What is it about Lincoln's offense that maybe helps running backs kind of show off their abilities as pass catchers?
He just knows how to get you in space, how to get to the ball, and just use your God-given abilities.
How has being a teammate of Wayman and playing with Wayman made you better?
Wayman's a great player on and off the field. I've said this many of times. I can call him about homework, family issues, anything that I need. He's there for me, and same likewise for him. So if he needs me, I'm there for him. So just a great player, great brother to have on my side.
How was it kind of game action, all four running backs playing kind of in and out and that rotation?
Super exciting for everyone that got in the game to play, and I'm super grateful, super happy for everyone that got in and scored, and just, everyone was able to show their capabilities, and it's just super exciting that everyone, got to play in that game.
Being a SoCal guy, when you met with your family after the big game, what was their reaction? Just how proud of you are they?
They're just super blessed that I'm here. I'm super blessed that I got the opportunity to be here. So, it's just taking it all in, just taking one day at a time.
Do you remember kind of your thought when you split them and see what's ahead of you on that play?
I just knew I had to finish at the cross like my running back coach told me. So as soon as I got to the end zone, I made sure I did that.
From your perspective, how much changes when you receive the handoff in pistol versus shotgun?
It just all depends on just kind of the play. Me and Jaden Mayava pretty close connected with the exchanges. So whatever play they call, I feel definitely confident that we can get the exchange off.
Back-to-back home games to start the season. Obviously, there's the advantages of rest, sleeping in your own bed, but is there anything else that's kind of a benefit for you guys?
It's always a great game to play in the Coliseum. So playing in the Coliseum is the best stadium in the country. So just having that behind you, getting out to run out there and put on your capabilities in the Coliseum is definitely a blessing.
Another guy that had a big play on Saturday, King Miller. What do you see from him?
King Miller comes to practice every day and trains as hard as anyone else. So I'm super happy. I'm super proud that he got to showcase his talents, and you'll see a lot more of him.